Hello and welcome to Time to Talk Straight. I'm Amjad Ayub Mirza. Today I want to share a story with you, a real life story. In January this year, I lost my job. And I lost my job, and I wasn't even given a notice about it or anything. I just simply was told that thank you very much for your services, they are no more required. And it came as a shock, and I went into depression. I had a lot of problems with my emotions because my mother had passed a while ago as well, and I couldn't attend her funeral. So there was a lot of emotional things going on inside of me. And my dearest someone who's very, very close to my heart, who I will reveal at an appropriate time, was with me, looking after me, counseling me. I had no money, so she was providing. And one night I couldn't sleep, and I went outside to have a smoke. And she came out and she asked me that I should, uh, try to relax. And I said, it's not about relaxation. It's that I just cannot think why I got the sack. And you know what she said? She said, because you talk straight, you don't mince your words. And that is when I decided that I'm going to start a new YouTube channel called Time to Talk Straight. And here we are. And I want to talk to you that in a couple of days' time, the British voters are going to vote for the next parliamentary government and opposition. Now, let me say this, that my father came to this country in the 1950s, and so did my mother. My father was a young medical graduate. He came and he joined the NHS, and he served in NHS, and he gave large part of his youth in service of the National Health Service. I was born here. Now both of my parents are dead, and they are buried in this country. So this is home. This is our country. This is the country that my parents chose to live in, to migrate to from India or Pakistan, because they were in India, then partition took place, and in the 50s they migrated. They came here because of British values, because of the freedom to express themselves. And today I watched a video of Zia Yusuf, who is one of the leaders of Reform Party. And when he spoke, I can tell you that he spoke from his heart, because I felt that it was not him at the podium delivering a speech, it was me. I could relate with him in all aspects. And I would only like to make a request to all of you that on the 4th of July, do not waste your vote. Vote Reform Party. If we want to take our country back politically, economically, and socially, the only choice we have is to strengthen Nigel Farage, Richard Tice, people like Zia Yusuf, and the rank and file who are working tirelessly. Why Reform Party? Because Reform Party is a common sense party. Just think about immigration. Zia Yusuf, in his speech, mentioned that his parents migrated in the 1980s. Well, he said that in the 80s, the British system was such that it could assimilate people who were migrating to the UK. In the 1950s, it was even more so. But now the situation is totally different. Zia Yusuf mentioned that only last year 650,000 immigrants have crossed the channel and entered the UK legally, or by illegal means. This has to stop. 19,000 patients had to wait for 3 days in A&E, in emergency department, to be seen by a doctor. And I can go on, and I don't want to bore you. You know the situation. Therefore, on the 4th of July, I will be voting Reform Party. And finally, I want to say this to the Muslim community living in Britain. Reform Party is not a racist party. Reform Party is not against Muslims. Reform Party, like myself, is against the use of religion as a tool of oppression. We are against the jihadi version of Islam. The version of Islam that wants to enforce Sharia in this country and across Europe. We do not accept that those radical Islamists, jihadists, represent the wider community of Muslims. So this is what I have to say to the Muslims as well. Reform Party is your only chance to survive in a society that could guarantee your safety and the safety of your children politically, economically, and socially. Thank you very much.